Dachau. On the site of the infamous concentration camp, a minor Nazi is about to be tried for a major crime, the cold-blooded murder of American flyers. SS leader Franz Strasser is brought before a military court of the United States Third Army. On December 9, 1944, it is charged an American bomber crew shot down in Czechoslovakia was apprehended by German police. They were questioned by Strasser and 2 Gestapo men, taken 3 miles away and killed. Strasser is asked, do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
The key prosecution witness, Joseph Pusch, a German, is asked whether he can identify the accused.
Here. There.
An Army interpreter at his side, the witness tells the court he saw Strasser, using a rifle, shoot an unarmed flyer. Pusch shows how the wounded airman staggered and fell forward on his face.
At that time, I saw that the flyer on the left of me staggered and then fell forward.
The witness describes the death of the American flyer. The courtroom is tense as Pusch tells that he saw blood coming from the dying man's mouth, nose, and ears. Now the prosecutor calls on the accused, whose defense is that the murdered flyers were trying to escape. Franz Strasser himself is sworn in for testimony.
Dass in der Nähe von Unterheit ein amerikanisches Flugzeug gelandet oder niedergegangen sei oder abgestürzt sei.
That an American plane had gone down, landed or crashed in the vicinity of Unterheit.
Ich war fest der Annahme, dass es sich hier flüchtige Amerikaner handelt.
Did this flyer walk, the second flyer walk or run from behind the truck?
Zweite Flieger gegangen oder gerannt?
Strasser avoids a direct answer.
Also in a hurry.
Was he running or walking?
Ist gegangen oder gelaufen, gerannt?
Schnell gegangen.
Walking fast.
Do you mean to say now that you doubt or do not know that those flyers who were in the custody of the police chief gendarmerie with another gendarme right there, both armed, for more than 45 minutes in their custody, that they were not searched and disarmed during that time?
Strasser cannot answer. The prosecution's case rests. After weighing the evidence, the judges return to render their decision. German civilians among the spectators are allowed to see and hear the sentencing along with the accused.
Strasser, the commission in closed session, upon secret written ballot, 2/3 of the commission present concurring in each finding of guilty, finds you of all specifications and charges guilty. And again, upon secret written ballot, 2/3 of the commission present concurring in the sentence, sentences you to be hanged by the neck until dead.
In Brussels, General Charles de Gaulle receives an ovation. He is on a visit of Franco-Belgian friendship as the guest of Belgium's regent, Prince Charles. Since this visit, de Gaulle has won overwhelming support of his proposal for a new French constitution. He salutes the Belgians, firmly united in demonstrating their traditional friendship with France. In the Palace of Justice in Paris, the 4th of France's major treason trials open. Pierre Laval, 3 times Premier of France, is tried for his life. The crowded courtroom is tense as Court President Mongibaud opens proceedings. His attorneys argue for postponement of the trial. Long the very symbol of collaboration, Laval had openly stated his hopes for a German victory. Now he must answer for his actions and for the lives of countrymen dead by his decrees. The trial's second day finds Laval less controlled. The 62-year-old fascist faces the same officials who convicted Pétain. When his request for more time is denied, Laval drops his composure, hurls fiery insults at the court. Laval is ordered back to his cell. 2 days later, he was judged guilty, and after a suicide attempt, was executed for treason. In pictures released for the first time, a United States submarine in Pacific waters is shown hunting for the enemy. Moving on the surface when possible, the submarine has now picked up radar signals indicating that a Japanese ship is near. The crew goes below. The submarine slides under the water for one of the many attacks that spelled destruction for Japan's irreplaceable shipping. Through the periscope, the commander looks out over the ocean's surface. Notice the calibrations on the periscope lens. A large Japanese merchant ship is the target of this actual attack, now revealed by the Navy. A special movie camera attached to the periscope records the action. A torpedo is released. Two Japanese sailors can be seen on the sinking ship. Now inside another submarine as she nears action. Fire one. Fire two. Still another submarine comes up for a surface attack. The target is important, but not big enough for torpedoes. On deck, the crew mans its guns and lets go at a Japanese fishing smack. Fishing boats like these were used by the Japanese for patrolling. Radar equipped, they warned of United States attacks. On June 11th this year, straight into Nagasaki Harbor, went the submarine Taranti in one of the sensational exploits of the war. A large coal ship was moored to its dock. The Taranti drew near, then two torpedoes. Leaving his periscope up at great risk, the Taranti's commander obtained these pictures, showing the damage and the panic of the Japanese gun crews. Speeding past the shoals and now up on the surface, the Taranti races away. Just one of the fearless underseas fleet that braved death for months at a time to bring victory in the Pacific. In Washington, aboard the valiant Taranti, officers and crew receive a Presidential Unit Citation from Secretary of the Navy Forrestal. A grateful nation honors this ship, her commander, and with her every one of the 200 American submarines which sank 6 times their number of the enemy.